Here's my haul from the Cartoon Crossroads Columbus 2023 edition. This is the program guide, which shows that we have stuff going on all over town. The Billy Ireland Museum, the Wexner Center for the Arts, the Gateway Film Center, Columbus College of Art and Design, Columbus Museum of Art, and of course the library. Daniel Close, Shelley Bond, Raina Telgemeier, Scott Chandler. You can see it goes on and on with all the different guests. Pretty big show. 133 tables, they say. And yeah, you know you're onto something when Dennis Kitchen shows up and he's not a featured guest. But you can see they've got lots of cool stuff going on. Saturday and Sunday are the big days at the library. And then Friday is the Billy Ireland Day. Actually, Thursday and Friday, I guess. But there is stuff on Thursday at the Wexner Center. So pretty cool. And then, of course, CCAD has their stuff going on tonight on Saturday night. I'm recording this on a Saturday. Pretty neat. I like this one. And the hall itself is pretty cool. It's at the library. It's in their open air space. But I like this. You can read it either of two ways. You read it by looking at the reds, and then you flip over, and you can look at the blues. That's pretty neat. And then they told me if I go like this, it actually makes a special message, which is kind of cool. So it talks about the relationship between the two collaborators. I like that a lot. This is just a funny, I joke with my kids about how I'm so sleepy all the time, and so I thought this was funny. There is a special book here from Bob Corby. I'm not going to talk about it because he says it shouldn't be shown on AI. So we'll skip on that. But anyway, that was a fun one. This is kind of cool. This is Whatever Happened to Grimace, and it's by Han Hampy. And it literally is a fact-based discussion of what happened to the Grimace character from the 70s at McDonald's. I absolutely love this, and so looking forward to reading it. But I thought the whole premise was great, and the execution looks wonderful. So, yeah, pretty nifty. Then ran into Brian Canini, who is a prolific Columbus cartoonist and part of the Columbus Scribbler team. He has these shorts, these mini comics, which are just gorgeous. I love the simple design. I love the color on the outside, and then you can see their black and white interiors. Really nice looking mini comics. And he was kind enough to even throw a couple cartoons on for me, so that was neat. There is a book that was published by It's Alive called Dose, and this is one of the stickers that they had from that. I had picked up the comic back on my subscription service, so I ran into him and said, "Wow, hey, I read your comic," and he was like, "You have?" So that was pretty neat. Lauren Ipsum looks kind of fun. A nice light comic there. And then this was funny for those who know Dune and understand the power of worms and Richard Scarry books. I thought that was pretty funny. That was a sticker. Then War is Boring. I guess I'm a sucker for real life storytelling. But anything that says war is boring. Bored stiff, scared to death in the world's worst war zones. Gotta love it. Can't wait to read that one. This was The Baboon, and this guy was really interesting. This was his first time. Jamie Jones. Oh, he did a sketch too. Very cool. And it's kind of a pulp hero, but the cartooning is really out of sight. Nice pulp type stuff, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one over as well. Just nice looking stuff. Really nice. Good hardcover book. This was Peppermint Desert. Apparently it's two people doing a chase scene, driving through the desert and trying to escape the devil at the same time. So it looks like a fun one. Um, some really nice kinetic artwork. Lots of shades of manga type stuff. And then lastly, probably the main reason that I went to get my why I wanted to go was to get a copy of Kent State from Durf Backdurf, who is from Cleveland. Um, and apparently, this is much more than just it is a telling of the Kent State story, but it goes much deeper than perhaps maybe the common parlance might discuss. And so it's apparently very, very powerful stuff, and I can't wait to read it. It's a big time award winner. And then he was also kind enough, somewhere in here, yeah, did a nice sketch for me as well. And he had book plates all the way from France, and so I bought a book plate. So that's it. Some really pretty cool comics of all sorts of different designs, and there's 4, 3, 2, and more 2. Grimace. And that's it. A great show.